So, let's not stand in the goop. Let's take a look at the stuff we have. I can't use that. Need 24 strength for this. Hey. Hey, I see you over there. Bad. Let's go back to our Divine Longsword. It seems that I was wrong about there being enemies that are weak to fire in here. And I knew that Quelaag was obviously immune. Not obviously. Some of the enemies here you would think are immune to certain elements, but they're not. Like I was spinning in a circle. You know, these bodies here will disappear, letting the rest of them respawn. I guess going across here. Ah! I got away. And keeping our going around pattern is the best idea. Now, I think there can only be 4 of these at once. They respawn a little bit farther apart and more towards the middle of the level. Actually, no. They spawn on either side. Because I see some over here. Or maybe there can be 6. I'm not sure, but we're going to be seeing them all the time down here since we're so close to their spawn points. Less so than if we were climbing up the scaffolding. Heal? We can see an item over there. Try fire. Let's in fact test out that alleged weakness to fire here. So 160 damage. I got poisoned. Whatever. These guys will also poison you if they hit you. So be careful about that. And there are a bunch of these dudes over here. Now, by logic, this should deal a lot more damage since it's a stronger weapon. But, since it has no scaling, and deals, I think, about the same amount of fire damage in total, we will get an indication of whether this is... it deals more damage. It's hard to tell. We got here. Here. What's here? I don't see anything. Now, the drop rate on these things is on these guys is not super great, but good enough that this is probably these guys are better than the slimes for getting large shards and green titanite shards. They drop exactly the same thing, I believe. There we go. Yep, see? And usually what they drop more often is the thing you're not looking for. In my experience. But of course that is entirely confirmation bias. I unequipped it. I was gonna go out and see if we get a large titanite shard. Giving a hint at what these guys will drop for you. Since my slashes are killing them in one hit. See no reason to do the thrust attacks, since these are faster and take less stamina. I'm about to run out of poison. Which is good, obviously. These guys deal a surprising amount of damage if they hit you with those thrusts. And here we get this server, which is a sword. A curved great sword. I think there are only 2 of these in the game. There might be 3. It will deal damage. When it deals damage, it steals HP. As you can see, we don't have the stats to use it. I'm not sure if we need any more strength than that, because as we move up the divine weapon tree, the strength scaling of the weapons will actually go down and down. Yeah, whatever. So, this little alcove here is a great place to farm green Titanite shards and that stuff. And later on, I will be doing this once we have a certain item. You can buy them, though, later, if you were... actually, maybe you can't buy them. I'm trying to think. Oh. He's got an item on him. There we go. Oh, and he dropped 5. Wow, that's great. It's not quite all of the ones we're going to need for our sword, but quite a few of them. Obviously, we're going to upgrade the fire sword with them as well. Item ahead. Let's go check it out. See how much damage that did? Some more green Titanite shards. Yeah, and that's the reason these guys are great for farming that stuff, is because they can drop a lot of them. So, now that we have killed Quelaag, we can go get the Bell of Awakening. Once we ring the Bell of Awakening, there will be some consequences. What's this? Try a plunging attack. Yeah, actually, that would have been a good idea. Jump off that bridge there. So we have a tree here. Hidden path ahead. Which has a plank shield, which is what the one guys start with. The deprived. But if you go here... Wait, hang on. Which wall is it? This one. There gives a hidden path. You open the chest here. And a Twin Humanities. But wait! There's another hidden path right behind there. Yeah. There's a specific reason why you might have found this, but it's kind of a dick move, and I'll explain why it's possible to have found this normally on your own. So this is an entirely hidden area back here, which has actually 2 zones. The Great Hollow, which is this one, and one after this, which leads to a rather odd area. And this is just an indication of things to come, in that things are dying from falling off ledges, which is what that was. This area has a ton of items in it, and a ton of crystal geckos. But I don't really want to do this now, because it's annoying. I do have fall control, which makes this place easier, but I'd rather come back once I have some more stuff. Plus, I have to come back to Blighttown anyway, and I might as well do it then. So there is another, at this point, would be optional boss, and there's no boss of the Great Hollow. So, and the area after that has sort of a mini boss. You'll see what I mean. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool area. The Great Hollow I find to be super annoying, almost as annoying as Blighttown itself. Quite appropriate for it to be in here. So, oh, I guess these guys want to play. I think I blocked that. So now we can upgrade our Divine Sword more, which is nice. Take that, fence. I was going to kill those guys back there, but I don't see any reason to. And I think there might be some items over here that I missed. Let's see. No, that was that stuff. Okay. So this will go back to the bonfire, unless there's over here. Nah, let's go back to the bonfire. And then we will go to the area past over where Quelaag's domain is. Whatever. I'll just ignore these guys. Oh god. Get out of my face. I was actually trying to hit the fence more than hit that monster. Since we're already poisoned, I don't really care. Okay. And we're definitely going to want the Black Knight shield for this. Once we get there, you'll see. And we'll ring the bell and then go up after we do this side area. Now this, it's not a side area per se. It's sort of like the Tomb of the Giants, in that we will have to come here later. But we can't do a whole lot, at least as far as I remember. We can fight a couple of bosses, but it's super, super annoying to do this before we have to, so I might as well not. And there's a couple of things I want to have accomplished before then. So, let's go up to this building. I'm just going to heal through this poison. No reason to waste that thing yet. Actually, there's a bonfire in here. I don't even have to do that. So this is the bell tower in Quelaag's domain. And if we look over here, there's kind of a church here. And the bell's up there. We're going to be ringing the bell on our way out, because it has consequences. And, well, it's just, you know, easier to do it that way since we're going to come back up. Over here we can see the area I'm referring to, which is the Demon Ruins. If we go down here, Covenant ahead. That's true, actually. Let's go ahead into here. And this here, shortcut. It is a shortcut. But we can't use it yet. It's one of those unlock later shortcuts. If we attack this wall here, we can see some friends. Be wary of attacking. Yeah, this guy's pretty tough.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
So once the Marshmallow Man gets out of our way, we can come see the Covenant lady here. And as you see, it looks like Quelaag, only kind of diseased. And hey, there's a bro here. Hello, ghost bro. It's also a Firekeeper. We don't have a Firekeeper soul for this. We will be getting one shortly. Let's put it that way. So, we can enter this Covenant. And she can't talk, sort of like the other one. I don't want to do this yet, because Entering covenants gives you sin. So I want to go to talk to Oswald and do that. Dark Wraith ahead. Imminent armor. Nothing we can do with this. Not yet, anyway. This covenant is pretty great. And for our character, it's pretty damn good because it will it will help out a lot with some of our magical stuff. It'll give us some spells, basically. The dude there will sell you pyromancies once you get past a certain point in the covenant. So I'm going the right way. Let's switch back to our normal stuff. Actually. Yeah, if we compare this, the Cloth Manchette is better than the Shadow Gauntlets for poison resist. But the Shadow Gauntlets we got up earlier in the level. They also weigh less than the... Well, they weigh less than the Night Gauntlets, of course. Let's use that. Just because... Oh yeah, and I want the Black Knight Shield. So this is the Demon Ruins. This area is completely optional right now. And there's Bonfire here. We do have to come here later. But there's a specific reason we're coming here now. Shoot. Okay. Let's use one of our items. Because I'm probably going to die doing this a couple times. Oh, and the Soul of Quelaag here. We're going to be wanting to do something very special with that later. Use this up, and I think that's enough to level up. Yes, just enough. Okay. What to do? Let's keep increasing. No, actually, let's get our vitality up a point. I find 12 to 14 vitality is more than enough. We're probably going to be wanting to increase our endurance after we get our faith up, though. Oh, let's go ahead and try out one of these buff spells. Let's try Flash Sweat. This isn't going to be useful to me. Let's go for Heal. Now, this boss over here has a really powerful gimmick behind it. Probably more powerful than the other gimmicks of the other bosses we've seen. Some of these guys will actually come after you. So you want to avoid it. They're the ones down here. They'll just kind of shuffle after you slowly. Oh no. They're going to catch me. There's something special that happens to you if they attack you. But we'll just avoid that for now. So we can see down in the distance once we get away from Slobies over here. This guy's okay. Let's look at it on the bridge. This is also a highly vertical area. Actually, let's not stand on the bridge because of my propensity to jump myself off of ledges when getting on the binoculars. Yeah, you see that down there? That's a Capra demon. And way over there you can see a bunch of Taurus demons. Now, by logic you'd think the Taurus demons would be dying. They are not in fact immune to fire. And lava deals fire damage, as you might expect. You can see some stuff down there too. What is it? I can't see because of the zoom in. Yeah. You can see that moving around. Okay, so this is an interesting boss, to say the least. Let's get our Pyromancer hand out. Oh, and the plank shield is shitty. Provides minimal protection, but at the cost of moderate humiliation. Okay. So use Flash Sweat, and then our fire resistance goes way up. Where is it at? 124 right now. This boss is called Ceaseless Discharge. So, I might want to favor speed over anything else here. So I might even take my armor. Oh. Let's check this bloodstain out. How you doing? Huh. Okay. Flash Sweat has an annoying sound effect. Now, there's kind of two paths you can go here. There's a path that goes around that way, and a path that goes this way. This is kind of a shortcut for what we're going to be doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I will certainly try. So this is Ceaseless Discharge here. He's a big ugly. And to activate him, you can walk right up to him. He won't do anything. I think he's invincible right now. To activate him, you go over here and you pick this item up. And now we run away from him. Just run, run, run. Now, you can fight him normally, and we would be hard-pressed to do well, considering my health and fire resistance right now. Although the gear we just picked up is a most excellent fire resist set, probably the best in the game. So what we're doing here is we want to run all the way back to the door, because he can't actually reach us if we go all the way back here. All the way back to the fog door. You can see there's kind of an edge there. And he will jump at us. You slash at him, and he'll die. Now, why did that happen? It's not particularly clear. Now, one could guess that it's because he fell down, and you were slashing at his hand. But he seemed to die before he even fell, so I'm not sure about that. So now that the lava is cleared down there, we can go fight a bunch of Capra demons and stuff, if we were really wanting to. We got a bunch of souls from him, which is pretty much the only reward you get. He doesn't drop any items or anything like that. And we can continue on with the demon ruins if we were really wanting to, but you can see how many Taurus demons are over there. This is all I really wanted to do here. For now. Although we could... Could pick up a couple of items that are down in the lava. That is something I could do. But to progress further in the level, you have to defeat the Ceaseless Discharge. Whoa. Almost rolled my way off the edge. So, that actually is the enemy with the strongest gimmick. It's not the only enemy with a gimmick, but certainly there's Very... I can't think of any others that you can kill in practically one hit. So... And there doesn't look like there's anything that would cause him to die like that. Not from here, at least. So let's go check out the stuff down there real quick before we keep going. Oh no! Those guys are chasing me. I'm going back up to the bonfire real quick. So yeah. Die a shitload of times, just walking around Blighttown. Kill Quelaag on the first try in the Ceaseless Discharge. The Ceaseless Discharge is not hard. I thought I was going to mess up on that thing, because it's kind of random. He can attack you while you're running away, and if he does that, I'll probably get killed in one hit if I'm trying to run away from him. With the shield I'm using, I could block a lot of his attacks, but no, not enough to be comfortable with it. So now that we have a big open area to fight the Capra demons in, and there are more than one, and they respawn in this area. So just keep that in mind. They're not so bad. And since we have this big circular area, we can fight them in. Some souls. And we can fight this one purely with our sword now if we wanted to. Oh! Good job, Capra Demon. Good job. I didn't expect that. He just baseball swinged me off the cliff. And I even blocked it. Bravo. I'm going the wrong way. Now, something you might notice here is this big dome on the side. We'll be finding out what that is later. Originally, when I first did this area, I didn't notice the bell hanging over the head, over your head in the church up above. And I thought that this was the other Bell of Awakening, but it's not. Now, something strange about this area, not strange, actually, you can see this area from the Tomb of the Giants. And it's all pretty much the same map, as I've explained before, with the exception of the Undead Asylum and a couple places we haven't been yet. So, if it were possible to, say, fly around or something, you could actually get to that area, barring any invisible walls or some things like that. Now, this character is not designed for dicking around with a sword. Something to note is that you can actually move around while in the menus. Since the menus you can use the D-pad in the menus. I don't even think the Capra demons have the ability to block. Oop. That was bad. Jeez. I guess he knows when it's effective. What was that, like 6 in a row? What else? Out here we can see some Taurus demons. Do I really even want to try to get that item over there? We'll save that for later. I just wanted to fight this Capra demon. If you have a better weapon than I have, you're not supposed to come here until later. This is another situation where if I tried to do this, I would end up like the Tomb of the Giants, where I'm not strong enough to fight them. And my character is kind of shitty, so I think of what, level 30? Yeah, 39. I was going to say 38, but a little bit higher. And this is the kind of area you're not supposed to come to until after you do a bunch of other stuff. Now, I'm not sure if you're supposed to go rescue Rhea right after going into the catacombs or not. I did it because I wanted to get her Wrath of God spell. Or Wrath of the Gods, I should say. So, there's that. But you can kill those dudes, and if you have a more well-optimized character, you certainly can do a lot of the areas out of sequence without much problems. In an area like... I swing back. An area like New Londo Ruins... New Londo Ruins are not that hard, assuming you can actually damage the ghosts. And after a while, you'll actually find an item that lets you damage the ghosts that the ghosts drop themselves. So assuming you can get a few of those things where you go down there cursed, it's not that big a deal. So the bell's over our head here. And one of the things that you'll see here, there's a lot of roots and stuff, and you wouldn't think that would appear in an area with lava. We'll see why that is in a while.